guys, welcome to episode 40 of Cartoon Fight Night. I'm your host, Corin O'Keefe, and if you're new to the series, make sure you check out the first episode. But if you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for the fight. Tonight's episode was animated by Trazo64, so if you enjoy what you see, go check out his channel and subscribe. Speaking of tonight's episode, we have a battle between Sandy Cheeks and Papyrus. And I know what you're thinking, this battle makes absolutely no sense. So if you want a Papyrus analysis, make sure to check out the Undertale vs. Steven Universe 3v3 over at the Animation Rewind channel. Sandy, however, is new to the Cartoon Fight Club and Cartoon Fight Night series, so we will do a quick analysis on her. Sandy Cheeks is one of Spongebob's closest friends. She lives in an underwater tree dome, and she is the only land mammal that lives in Bikini Bottom. Sandy is incredibly smart. She was able to build an underwater tree dome, so she could survive living in the ocean depths. She has also made a wide assortment of different inventions across the show. Sandy is incredibly skilled in karate, being the highest possible belt, the blackest belt, as well as being able to fight evenly on par with Spongebob, who is also a karate master. Or at least he was until the show writers decided to scrap all that and turn him into an incompetent idiot who couldn't fight to save his life. Still, Sandy was able to fight evenly with him in his martial arts prime. Being evenly matched with Spongebob, Sandy should easily be just as fast. Spongebob's top speed varies depending on his levels of Toon Force. But at his best, he's been estimated to go anywhere between subsonic speeds to massively faster than light, which is quite a considerable gap. Even without scaling, she can pilot a rocket that's capable of traveling to the moon in a very short amount of time. Sandy is also capable of damaging Spongebob, even factoring in his insane Toon Force. And this is the Spongebob that survived an explosion that engulfed all of Bikini Bottom. However, Sandy is not perfect. She can still make mistakes. She does have her physical limits, and her Toon Force is on the lower tier in the Spongebob universe, and due to her lack of gills, she can't breathe underwater. Yet, she still chooses to live underwater. Yeah, seems legit. Overall, Sandy is an incredibly skilled squirrel and one of the smartest in the Spongebob universe. She can fight evenly with Spongebob himself in his martial arts prime, but her Toon Force is lacking compared to other characters in the verse. And now let's get ready for the fight. This battle would take place in Bikini Bottom with no prep. Let the battle begin.
All of y'all just fade away. You was bumping and stumping like you ain't ate away. Yo, I make moves, I make cash, yeah, like straight away. Yeah. So stay away, I break your bones like a breakaway. Bounce back like a rubber band. Whoa.
And Papyrus loses again. Rest in spaghetti, we will never forget it. But before I explain why Sandy is our winner, I'd like to thank Trazo64 for the animation and the MLG Avocado for writing the script. Their links will be in the description below. Also, if you enjoyed me as the host, check out my channel. Link in the description below, as well as my versus show, Epic Island Battles. The link to that will also be in the description below. So now, for why Sandy wins. For starters, she's far more skilled and intelligent. Papyrus may be able to set up basic puzzles, but Sandy is in a league of her own in terms of intelligence and skill. She's been a scientist and master martial artist for years. Papyrus is an idiot who's only training to get into the Royal Guard with no formal training. Sandy is also quite a bit faster. Even on the lowest end of her speed scale to Spongebob, she's still subsonic in terms of speed. That's not that fast, but still way more than Papyrus has going for him, as he's never shown to go particularly fast himself. His bones can hit faster than sound threats like Frisk, but he hasn't shown to go those speeds himself or in hand-to-hand. Sandy is also far smaller, meaning she will be much harder to hit. Papyrus is much larger. and therefore will be much more of an open target for Sandy to attack. And she can break metals and scale to others who can too. I'm sure she could cut clean through Papyrus's bones with a karate chop. Then there's the battle location. It took place in Bikini Bottom. Sandy has adapted to the underwater physics, where Papyrus would either likely just float around, unable to do anything, be crushed by the deep ocean pressure, or just, drowned. So sorry, Papyrus, you may make the better spaghetti, but Sandy just makes for the better fighter, making the winner of this battle that I have no clue why we did, Sandy Cheeks. Now, if you want to see a Spongebob vs. Undertale Total War, with the likes of Spongebob, Patrick, Squidward, Sandy, and more, take on the likes of Sans, Papyrus, Chara, Undyne, and many more, just leave a like. For 3,000 likes, there will be a rematch. Comment down your own ideas, as they may become future episodes of Cartoon Fight Night, and stay tuned as I reveal the next fighters. On the next episode of Cartoon Fight Night.